You guys see that shit about the Hotel Mario beta that leaked? And now we have an old version of the intro sequence to Hotel Mario with Bowser's voice doing the letter, and then like Mario who's like, if you need instructions on how to get through the hotels, press 1. If you want to get through the game, press 2. And it's like, what? New Hotel Mario just dropped. Ain't that some shit?
Ain't that some shit?
Wow.
Hi, welcome back to Apologistice. I'm literally like chucking mascara on my face. Don't mind me. We're gonna go to court. Where's my mouse? I'm put together. We're gonna go to court.
Apollo saying, I get to do my job.
I get to do my fucking job.
So true.
Professional. I definitely prepped. Realizing I would need this ball.
Oh my god. Sorry, there's like so many
Fine.
and I don't know why. Why are there ants everywhere?
Why are there ants? It's yucky.
I know. Like,
It's fucking
literally,
yucky.
I've like did nothing but like vacuum this house. What the hell?
We're going to
I know
court.
The answer is probably cat, but
Cat.
at the same time, like
Trial day 2. Trial day 2.
Child day 2. Child day 2. We did
So
it.
true.
When
Trial
they said
day
trial
2.
day 2, I really felt that.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Happy Pride Month.
I am so convinced. I've been convinced since day one that I already know how this is going to end. And we're going to see if I was right, if I get to feel vindicated. There's a squingo running around out there. June 17th, 9:52 a.m. I'm turning my gain up. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2.
This is it! The big day! Did you get any sleep?
Yeah, I went to bed at 1 a.m. or so. He's just like me for real.
Oh? What time did you wake up?
3 a.m.
Just like
me for real.
for real.
That's only 2 hours, Apollo. But at least you have me.
And this really cool, amazing animation that we will play as many times as we want.
And the amazing Mr. Hat.
Here's looking at you, kid.
Good luck today, Apollo.
That voice! Yay!
Hey, get any sleep?
Daddy, sorry.
Daddy, sorry. Daddy, sorry. Mr. Wright!
I was going out of my mind with boredom, so I signed myself out earlier today.
That's how it works.
That's how it works.
Somehow that place makes fake piano playing at the Indochine pasta joint seem almost fun.
Daddy!
Oh, no, that's not the tone. Sorry.
Acting exercise. Say the word daddy 10 different ways.
Daddy, do you know who Prosecutor Gavin's witness is today?
Take a guess.
How about Little Plum?
What?
On
I
it.
don't know what this means, and I'm kind of concerned to say it.
On it. Hold on.
I guess it just means she is large.
The M4 Sherman, officially medium tank M4, was the most widely used medium tank by the U.S. and Western Allies in World War II.
Okay, so maybe she's deadly.
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know that one like Ace Attorney anime blooper where Eric Vale goes like, sometimes I don't understand all of the words coming out of my mouth. That's the vibe of this sentence.
The internal monologue of Phoenix being like, what am I saying?
Fucking say.
That Sherman tank of a mom? Nope, guess again.
That's too bad. You know, speaking of moms...
Why don't I have one anymore, Daddy?
You can
Yes!
find me and want me one of these days, Daddy.
Boom!
Trucy, you already have 2 daddies.
And so?
On top of it?
I don't see Auntie Maya enough. I need more. I need a more feminine presence in my life.
It's barely morning and you're at it already, Trucy.
Daddy, why aren't you fucking?
And while
Why are
I'm
you not laying pipe, Daddy?
And while I'm crawling out of the hospital in order to say hi. I just love the idea where he just signed himself out and then he just like collapses. I'm fine.
I'm good. Okay, see, this is why I don't buy their father-daughter relationship. So, Mr. Wright, do you know who the prosecution's witness is?
Nope, see you later.
Bye.
Alita Tiala, your client's fiance.
She's gonna be a witness?
But that seems odd. Why would she testify against her own fiance?
Because she did it.
3 words, Apollo. You have to wonder what Gavin's up to.
That's more than 3 words.
Women, am I right? Something's going down today, that much is clear.
Well, not to worry. I've got my bloomers back. We're still on this.
Why are we
Part
still
4,
on
we're
this?
Still on this. If we can't find a killer, I'll pull one out of there.
I thought she said I'll put one out there. I was like, truce? Truce.
Hey, we gotta tie everything together thematically. This case is so coherent.
We get to like the final case of this game, and like the last piece of evidence you need to present is in fact a pair of panties, and you're like, whoa, like they set it up.
One of these days, I want the court introduction to be like 10:12, and like the judge just like walks in 12 minutes late. Like, sorry
Hey, guys.
I got stuck in traffic.
Mavi. June 17th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4.
Oh God, where was the
Flash right to it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yes. All right. Oh, yeah.
No time for introductions. We gotta go.
Court is now in session for the trial of Waki Kataki.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Prosecution is warmed up and it's a sold-out house.
Very well. To recap,
Last time on Journey to the West.
while yesterday's witness seemed more guilty than any other party,
It's still case 2, so we know it's not him.
We know it's
Guilty.
not him.
Guilty of bloomer snatching.
we did find out one thing for certain.
He sucks.
Thanks, Jersey.
Very good, Trucy.
Very good.
There were 3 people in the park at the time of the murder. The witness, the victim, and the defendant.
Correct, Judge. And today I'd like to do something a little new age. Look at
Acid.
This look at this J.O. crystal around the mountain.
I need to yak it with the bros.
I like to look at this horrible crime from the outside.
Outside?
The acquisition of the murder weapon. The preparation for the act. Our poor defendant told all you see. To his betrothed.
His betrove?
His betroth.
Betrove.
His fiancée, Judge. His partner for life with no chance of parole.
Women, am I right?
Women, am I right?
Right?
Women, yeah.
Yeah, old ball and chain.
Very well. You may show the lucky lady to the stand.
Clavier's like, you all think I'm gay because I love men. No, I'm gay because I hate women.
We not the same.
We are not the same.
I don't want to put Clavier in the same bracket as Edward there. No, Clavier, like.
Kristoff, on the other hand.
Yeah, Kristoff, yes. But
Kristoff is absolutely.
Clavier is like a weird case where it's just like it's
He's
very
a
much
floozy.
like performative feminism. You know, it's like, oh, I love the girlies. You know.
Yeah.
Yes.
he
Loves girlies.
mine girlies.
Mein. Your name and occupation, Fräulein.
He hates the pink text, but only when it comes to effeminate clothing. He does not want to look at a tampon in his life. Alita Tiala, my occupation is future wife.
Women, am I? No.
Traditional values.
I'm a stuffy retard. Oh, no.
No.
Oh.
I love the talk about fiancés earlier, and the only thing running through my head is how in the room Tommy Wiseau does not want to put any non-English word in it, so he just says future wife and future husband the whole time.
Nice.
Oh my god. Too many brides these days can't even weave baskets blindfolded underwater.
So true, Your Honor.
So true, Ariel.
I don't want to think of the judge as a Republican. Please don't make me do this.
This is not the respecting his wife Jews that Broadway man brought to the table. Where is it?
Yet you're here today as a witness for the prosecution.
To be honest, I didn't want to testify at first, but I couldn't hide the truth.
Honesty, another admirable trait.
Apollo's like, Your Honor.
Fräulein, is it true that on the day of the crime, the defendant Waki Kataki confessed his plans? His plans for murder? It just gets worse and worse.
yeah, it's just... Yes.
The witness will please give her testimony to the court.
No.
I was about to say.
Understandable.
Have a great day.
Witnesses dismissed.
Whatever you say, gorgeous. I'm not arguing with a woman with beautiful brown eyes. Like, whatever you say, gorgeous.
Boy.
It was the day that the family health checkup results came back. When Rocky found out that Dr. Maractus had lied, he flew into a rage. I'll teach him, he said. He took one of the family's pistols. And you already know what happened that night. I just don't see how anyone but Rocky could have done it.
So, the pistol did belong to the Kataki family then?
Yes. With regards to this, an investigation is underway at the Kitaki mansion, where clearly nothing illegal has ever taken
Nothing
place.
illegal is there, other than the pistol.
On charges of the possession of illegal firearms. It is so good we have such a progressive gun control policy in the United States of America.
This may still be our trial system, but at least we have regulated the Second Amendment.
No, it's fine. It's fine. The judge is a Republican and believes in gun reform. You know,
He's
can't
a
have both.
libertarian.
We can exist. Yes, I believe in trad wives. Yes, I believe in gun control. We exist.
And the bullet that took the victim's life, was it...
Fired from a gun?
Motherfucker!
Fired from the pistols the defendant procured? Yes. Yeah, this has been proven.
Yeah, here I am.
Yeah.
How can you prove something like that?
Well, Trucy, have you ever heard of ballistic markings?
It's like you're just gonna like make like a version of the objection song about ballistic
Bum,
marking.
bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-dum. Bullets carry marks from the barrel that fired them, called rifling marks.
I like that they called them ballistic markings in the first one, and then every subsequent one, they're like, wait, actually rifling marks is the better term. Let's just change it out and hope no one notices.
Hope no one notices.
Rifling marks? Tell me more.
Thinks of them as being a gun. Not to be confused with a gun's toe print, left on every bullet it fires.
And when did you first hear about what I was saying? When did you first hear about ballistic markings?
Rifling marks.
Exactly. You're not the only one who watched those old court trials. Full heads. And when did you first hear about Walkie's plan? It was the day of the murder. I should have stopped him. I just didn't think he would actually do it.
Very well. The defense may begin the cross-examination.
No.
Understandable.
It's been a lot of great day.
Boy.
Boy.
This is so funny. Strategy wiki. Thanks to the rifling marks. Open parentheses. Fingerprints of a bullet. Close parentheses.
So, is it easy to take a pistol out from the house? Not really, I think. There's a system in place to limit access. Internal gun reform, but Walkie's a special case, being the next in line.
Perhaps his treatment was just a bit too special, yeah?
Well, maybe he is a bit spoiled. I hear he got amazing presents for his birthdays. Last year was a switchblade made out of chewing gum and a chocolate gravestone. It sounds like he has a taste for sweets and danger.
The point here being that Walkie had access to a pistol. I don't know why it just popped into my head, but God, it would be so funny if like Clavier replaced every J with a ya sound except for ya.
Ja.
Ja. Ja.
That's good.
Ja.
A ja.
Ja.
Ja. Okay, I'm trying to figure out if there's like a...
Rotate a gun in your mind.
Rotate a gun in your mind.
Clavier's true accent is just like, a really nasally Chicago. That's gonna be really funny.
That must have been, quite frightening. He was furious. He ripped his report up into shreds.
Incidentally, I had to request another copy to file as evidence. A bothersome chore, but one I performed without complaint. I'm a special boy. Everyone give me props for doing the right thing.
Walkie's at an age where he's hard to control when he loses his temper. Hello, I was talking! I'm the special boy!
Excuse me.
Of course, that little bit of instability is so cute. I can fix him. He's... What is it?
Mother is mothering! Oh my god, shut the fuck up.
He's so well adjusted. Great, now he sounds like a psychopath. I can fix
Just
him.
now.
You already know what happened that night. Hold it! No, I don't. That's why we're here. What happened, meaning the murder. I tried to stop him. I really did. But Walkie wouldn't listen.
Our defendant was nothing if not determined, it seems.
Love other two.
The last thing you should do is blame yourself, miss.
Whoa. Fucking pressing everything, girlies. How can you say that for certain? How?
Objection! Your forehead, you will refrain from badgering the Fräulein. Why does his face look so weird in this? It looks so compressed. It looks so narrow. It was
I locked in.
It was a defendant. Walkie, was it? Who took the pistol from his home?
Yeah, he's like.
We know this for a fact now.
I suppose we do.
So, how could anyone else have used this pistol to shoot the victim?
He has defined eyelashes, I've just noticed.
They could not. Simple logic, ja.
This was a good addition to the bit.
That does seem to be the case.
Basic logic.
Does the defense have anything to say regarding this point?
Could someone else have used that pistol? Yeah, because the fucking fingerprints were wiped, loser. No! What?
Wait, no, I think you did. Wait, did you click the right one?
I don't know what I clicked.
Okay.
I don't know what I clicked. I don't know what I clicked.
Okay.
I'm sure there was
I think you
Fuck
may
me.
have clicked the right one
I'm
on
sure there was
accident.
another person who could have used that pistol. I just can't think of who.
Of course, he was the only one with access.
Oh, this is bad if I leave it like this.
You may continue.
They're
with
like,
the cross
how did you fuck that up? How do you fuck up a menu? Was there really no one else with access? Someone else with family ties?
Poor Miss Tiala. I can't imagine what it would be like to be in her position.
To be a murderer on the stand.
Dan! I'm a little more concerned for her fiance. Why would she testify against him like this? Boy. No.
I'm sorry for introducing this to you and forever ruining this game's amazing cross-examination music.
Press!
Objection!
There
Okay.
was another Skywalker.
No, I was about to say.
Based on your testimony, there was clearly another. One other person had access to that pistol.
Big wins Kataki.
Big wins Kataki.
Ooh, what is this?
Ooh.
Ah. The courtroom.
Hey, Silver. Hey,
Jesus.
Silver. Air forehead. We're in the computer room.
Justice?
Interesting. Let's ask the defense then. Tell the court who this other person with access was.
New channel points reward. Every character is now voiced by SpongeBob characters.
God.
It was Phoenix Wright. Mike Meekins, baby.
Mike Meekins, baby.
It was clearly Director Hottie.
It was. Oh, please put that fucker in jail. Fuck. I guess fucking Big wins Kataki. Or Plum. I don't know. Literally anyone in the fucking house could have.
Well, no, they said only certain people could, like, only those who have like members of the Kataki, like the actual family.
Yeah. So literally just like the mom or the dad. And the dad didn't. Okay, then I'm just gonna go. It's a point. If it's wrong, it's wrong. It's fine.
What's this?
Ooh, woo.
Ooh, what is this?
What? The boss and his wife?
An unexpected ploy.
Apollo, that can't be right. Why would they want to frame their only son?
I don't fucking know!
On his parents' behalf, I'd like to give you a penalty.
Alright, fuck it.
Carry on, Mr. Justin.
Oh my god, I have to redo this entire thing.
The whole thing.
Oh my god, no. Fuck it. I'm immediately pointing fingers at Alita. I don't care. I don't fucking care. Alright, hold on. I guess we could say...
Objection!
Who the okay, so we could say it was fucking Stickler if we wanted to, but it wasn't.
How could he have gotten?
I don't
the
know, I just
gun?
hate him.
Based on your testimony.
Fuck it, I'm
one
saying
other
Alita.
person-
I'm fucking saying Alita, I don't care. Am I? I am. No, I am. I am. I am. I am.
That's what Shakespeare used.
What? Oh, yeah, okay.
I
Got it. Well, of course, I mean you, Miss Tiala.
Of course.
Me? But why? You were quite clear when you told the court you heard about the pistol from the defendant on the day of the murder. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, you knew what he was planning.
Objection!
Let me get this, for lack of a better word, straight.
So what you're saying?
You intend to tell us that this lady stole the pistol from her fiancé and killed a man in cold blood on his behalf?
Are you good over there, Clive? You good?
You sound like Scandinavian. I'm getting like real hinka dinka turgan vibes from this.
It's giving hinka dinka durgan.
That's terrible. I've heard of people doing strange things for love, but this?
You are not the first to pass this way. Nor shall you be the last. It does seem a bit unfathomable, that's for sure.
I must stress my clavier voice is not funny, it's just dumb.
I'm all for romance and for supporting your partner in life, to be sure.
True, Judge.
That's the wife guy energy I wanted. There it is. Thank God. Thank God, sir.
But I think I would hesitate at murder.
You're a coward. I hope you do more than hesitate.
I
But what
won't
if it-
hesitate, bitch.
I won't hesitate, bitch! But what if a different connection could be proven? A connection between the witness and the victim.
The whole premise of New York Times Connections.
We might find that she had a personal motive beyond wanting to help her fiancé.
That will put things in a slightly different light. What possible connection are you suggesting here?
You know what I'm starting to think?
You're starting to think? I'm so proud.
I'm starting to
You know-
think his accent isn't real.
I was gonna say,
You know what? I'm starting to think.
You know what? You know what? I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. I don't care that you broke your elbow.
I'm starting to think that the police never looked inside that safe.
I have evidence showing a connection between the witness, Miss Tiala, and the victim.
Probably needed a couple commas in there. Probably, maybe.
Yeah. Well, if you say the witness, comma, Miss Tiala, comma, and the victim, you
Oh, it's like three.
yeah.
Yeah.
You could technically do the witness, comma, Miss Tiala, no comma, and the victim, and it would also still read as 3.
Just say Miss Tiala and the victim. Or the witness and the victim.
that looks like a medical chart.
I've heard
I've
of
heard
those
of
before. Found inside the safe at the Maractus Clinic.
That's right. We did a.
We
v-
broke and
validate.
entered, baby. I like to draw the court's
Technically, somebody broke and entered. both
Someone else
before
did a
us.
felony.
Someone else did it. We just
there.
we didn't do anything. We just, opened a safe that wasn't ours and took something out of it
Damon
and didn't
Gant.
tell anyone. I'd like to draw the court's attention to the names written on the chart.
This is how Apollo, being Damon Gant's son, can still win.
What?
Aw.
Miss Tiala, whatever. Why is your name on this chart?
Well, care to explain the meaning of this, Miss Tiala?
No.
No. All right, sassy little cunt stance. Let's go.
Love this sprite.
I'm not sure what you mean by meaning, Mr. Justice. Ooh, our warm little fiancé just froze over. I was on staff at that clinic until half a year ago. It was boring, so I quit. That's all. Is there a problem with that?
Miss Chiala, you testified that you had no connection to the victim.
And I don't. Now.
Now that he's dead, I don't have to
Yeah! Now. I quit half a year ago, didn't I? So there's no connection. Let me guess. You're the kind of guy who can't rest until he knows every last detail of his girlfriend's past. Am I right?
That's where you're wrong. I've never had a girlfriend.
That's where you're wrong. I'm Ace.
My good friend Ace. Ace.
My good friend
attorney.
Attorney.
Oh my god, in the final case,
Oh!
when Mr. Ace Attorney finally comes in after multiple games of build-up, best part in the series.
That's not true at all. Why,
Oh my god, Jesus. Sorry. I'm like and relocating. Don't mind me.
Ooh.
Oh, ow. I embrace the
There's no connection now. Doesn't fly in a court of law.
The judge is just trying to be like, I am the best partner ever. Shut up, we don't need you.
I embrace the ones I love, past flaws and all. No matter.
Shut up! No. You already burned it. You missed your chance. I'm sorry. Doesn't fly. Oh, she's one tough nut. When you nut in space, it pushes you backward. She probably feels right at home with the Kentuckys. You left your job at the Maractus Clinic. True. But you remained connected somehow.
Very well, Mr. Justice.
Fucking shit, Jesus.
Show us evidence that proves the witness is still connected to the Maractus Clinic.
I don't know. It's her fucking name on it, my guy. What do you mean? Oh, the fucking shoes? The fucking shoes? Is it the fucking shoes? Is it the fucking shoes? Is it the fucking
Hey,
shoes?
Mr. Justice.
Is it the fucking shoes?
Polly, what the fuck are you doing?
It's the fucking shit. If it's not, that's gonna be really funny. Actually.
Really, it's lamp.
Fucking shit! These sandals were found in the Maractus Clinic lobby. They're yours, aren't they?
Are you some perv that looks at people's feet?
Not willingly. Well, who knows? I'm sure there are lots of people with those sandals.
Yes, but these were made by there's only 2 of them in the world.
No!
It's in police custody. So sorry, Fräulein, but your act isn't working. Your moment of hesitation just now cost you.
There needs to be more words with Jay.
They're due. Yeah. What's with you? I thought you were on my side. Why do you look familiar? This sprite specifically looks.
I don't know. I look at it and
There's
I'm
a
like,
vibe to it.
I'm like,
There's a,
really
like-
a vibe.
There's
It's
a
It's clearly you don't own an air fryer.
Clearly, you don't own an air fryer, but like.
I look at this sprite and I'm like, DreamWorks face looking ass.
DreamWorks, right? Dwayne The Rock Johnson wishes. What's with you? I thought you were on my side.
Perhaps you are unaware that.
I'm gonna strangle someone. I swear to God.
Oh, what a great case. Hey, we had a great time that first stream, didn't we? We had a wonderful
fantastic
time. Let's live in that moment. Let's remember that Turnabout Corner is a good case. We all love it. We're all having a good time. Perhaps you are unaware that doors leave toe prints.
I love case 2 of Goodbye Despair.
I'll get back to you on that. A simple analysis of these sandals will reveal all.
Analysis!
Me when you say something. That the one where her arms are crossed, she's just kind of looking at you like disapprovingly, like, come on.
Well, now we see your true colors. They're a rainbow, motherfucker. I was wrong to cooperate with you from the beginning. I just wanted you to help whoa. I just wanted you, whoa. I just wanted you to help get Walkie back on the straight and narrow.
This court thinks you need to worry less about Walkie and more about yourself. Snaps. It sounds as though we need to hear a bit more about your story.
I'm a Gemini. Your sandals
Now
were
that's so Gemini behavior.
It's almost Women's History Month.
Oh,
There's
Virgos!
time to learn about her story.
Your sandals were found in the
history.
entrance to the clinic. Which means you went there on the day of the murder. Well, there's little point in denying it. Okay, hold on, girl. We talked about this last time, but like, there was a fucking window where those shoes could have been there. They could have been there for 2 years. Who cares?
Very well. The witness will tell us about this visit.
I think my thumb's just dislocated now. That's fine.
Oh. Why did you go to the Maractus clinic that day?
Bored. For the bit. I did go to the clinic that day. My first time in half a year since I quit in January. I went to warn him. After all, I knew Walkie had the pistol. The doctor always was a timid man. Too timid to admit his own mistake. Why else would I have gone? I'm not hiding any dark secrets. You're crazy. I wanted to tell him to be careful, as an old friend.
By mistake, you mean the mistake we heard about from the defendant. The botched operation.
He was a timid, small man. He was also 5'2", but I never wished him harm. I just thought I should let him know, you know?
That does make sense. Guilty.
Understandable. Have a great day.
Yes, but there is still one thing which does not.
What's that, Prosecutor Gavin?
No one is paying attention to me.
I'm a special little boy.
The sandals left in the lobby, of course. We can assume she wore the sandals to the clinic, Ja. Then why did she not wear them home? If it were me, I would have worn them home.
You think you think you can walk in 4-inch wedges in the middle of the night?
Clearly, you've never been to my concerts.
Touche.
I am not a coward. I would have worn those sandals home too. I am also not a coward.
So why was the sandals left behind?
You pointed out the contradiction before me. What the fuck?
This is probably a good explanation for this. Right, Miss Tiala? Say, for instance, there happened to be a similar pair of sandals there, which you wore home by mistake.
Actually, that's right. I'm impressed, Mr. Gavin.
Oh, it is nothing. Now don't fuck it up again.
Don't fuck it up.
There is, after all, no other possible explanation. Ja, forehead.
Oh, what the fuck? No fair. He's filling the. He's what?
Ayo.
Ayo, he's filling her holes? In front of God and everybody? We're in a courtroom.
Don't you just hate it when you like go out somewhere and you have to take your shoes off and then you like make the mistake of like wearing someone else's shoes home? You know, it happens to me all
That
the
very
time.
common thing that happens to all of us. He's filling the holes in her testimony.
What can I say? Women be wearing shoes.
Women be shopping.
The defense may begin the cross-examination.
Boy, 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 boy.
I'm not hiding.
I'm not hiding anything. You're crazy. You're literally crazy.
He wasn't there at 3.
No dark secrets, eh? What? Look at me however you want, Mr. Justice. You won't find a thing. She's hiding something, I fucking know it. I must have some evidence that proves it too. You're free to think whatever you like. I went to that clinic with only one thought in mind. I'm gonna murder this man. Fuck, I went to the fuck.
Do you know why she went, Apollo?
I'm trying to figure out what really happened at that clinic. Are you gonna answer my question, Apollo? Apollo! Did you want Dr. Maractus to run away? Well, after I failed to stop Walkie, I thought that was the only way to avoid the problem. Couldn't you have called? Why go in person? I called several times that evening, but no one was in.
The victim was busy driving home until after 9 p.m. that night, remember? This was proven by this mirror yesterday, Jack.
I thought if I warned him, he would run away for sure. Knowing the doctor, he was a little bitch.
Are you sure about that?
Are you sure about it? You mean that act of malpractice on Walkie, correct? If he had just told Walkie the truth in the beginning, none of this would have happened.
True, that operation was the start of this whole affair.
Well, if you want to be technical, the start was all the way back in Ace Attorney Investigations 2, when...
It all started when I was born.
It all started when I was born. Ah! Oh, of course, if he'd told him, he might have been erased by the Kitakis much earlier.
A disturbing thought.
We know that the Maractus Clinic had ties to the Kitaki family. He probably couldn't have gone to the police even if he wanted to.
That's why I knew I had to warn him. Oh, fucking nah, what are you talking about? Oh, why else would I have gone? To get the fucking slippers or something.
Objection!
Fuck. I was really hoping I could make that leap.
It's like, where did we find those slippers?
In the fucking trash.
I don't think that won you any points with the judge.
I don't know. I'm just trying to jump it as quickly as possible.
You are, for what it's worth, you are on the right thing.
I'm on the right statement?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I should hope so. Jesus.
You're like, I have never done anything suspicious.
I guess you would have maybe gone to get it. I don't know how you want me to phrase this.
Well, what's the issue here? What
She
is
could
she is she hiding anything?
Yes.
What's she hiding?
Fucking I don't know.
What do we know that she knows? Or that she knew?
She knew about this. Day one.
Yes. And what's the evidence that shows that she knew that from the beginning?
This. Cool.
Objection! Fantastic.
Hey.
Hey!
Listen, you gotta treat me like a 5-year-old sometimes. I'll get there.
It's okay.
You
It's
got
not
listen.
intuitive.
This
It's
is
not
why
intuitive.
Danganronpa has the snowboarding. All right, to make sure everyone's on the right track. Are you thinking it the way that we need you to think it?
Oh, Justice, pro skater.
No, it's just sometimes I feel like you get into that mindset where it's like, I've already presented this, I can't do it again. Oh god.
What the fuck? Because it doesn't feel right to present it
Yeah, I know,
once.
it's
Yeah.
I had like an assignment today where like for my Japanese class where we had like to answer questions, like multiple choice questions for like a listening assignment, and 4 out of 5 answers were B, and I was like, this
Oh, yeah.
can't be
Oh no,
right.
that can't be
This
it.
can't be right.
Yeah.
And it was, and I hate it.
Yeah, that's the best.
God. This chart was found inside a safe in the doctor's office. No shit.
Oh, nice.
Hell yeah.
どうでしたか?
Yes.
Yeah, you had the class 4 minutes ago. The test is now. Switches language.
Why would this one chart be in that safe? Miss Tiala, you know why it was, don't ya?
どうでしたか?
どうでし
授業はどうでしたか?
Mind filling me in.
Ayo! Fucking Ayo, Your Honor! What? He's just like, hello? Dr. Maractus didn't have the leisure of making mistakes. That's why he wrote up a false report and kept the truth locked away.
Bad yuck, doctor. He literally just said bad boy and then left.
This is where you come in, Miss Tiala. Big red white, she was a very naughty girl. Like, you didn't need that, thanks.
Yeah.
Also, to say my question in English, I just asked how it was. Like, what was it? How was your class? Sorry.
The nurse who filed this chart was you, which means you knew about Waki's failed operation.
Interesting.
It's one word for it.
You were in the same position as Dr. Maractus. Kinda makes it hard to claim no connection, doesn't it? You're bold for a novice, I'll give you that. Mr. Justice, you must know I was only a nurse. The doctor is responsible for the chart's contents.
This chart business seems to be quite important.
Yeah, we're talking about a fucking medical case, Your Honor.
Please amend your testimony accordingly.
Too bad, little attorney. I'm sending you to the hell dimension. Fuck off.
It's a good thing you don't have bullshit main character superpowers.
Oh shit.
I love how that immediately like causes the frame rate on my side to go way down. So good.
Truce, I think I'm having a stroke. Truce. Truce. Truce, did you slip me drugs? What happened? She's like, yeah, that's you know the pre-court ritual I taught you about that I did with Daddy?
Apollo, don't you remember? We did a line before court.
We did what?
We did what? Oh dear. Oh, you're already getting like memory issues from that. Oh, that's probably not good. I mean, we're not gonna stop, but my bracelet's reacting again.
What is it, Apollo?
It's kicking in. It's kicking in, Truce. I felt my bracelet tighten just now.
Your bracelet.
This is like the code phrasing they have to use in court so that the judge doesn't catch on that they're both whacked out. Just like yesterday. Like you said. When a witness is unsure of something, their nervous habit gives them away.
But I can't see anything, Apollo.
Are you going blind? Then what's my bracelet reacting to?
Wait, maybe... Yes, that has to be it.
You're allergic to
You're
gold.
dying.
You're having a stroke. What has to be it?
Your senses, Apollo. They must be sharper than mine.
Ah!
I can't see it, but you can sense it.
I don't know about that, Trucy. I don't have some kind of special power or anything.
Listen to me, Apollo.
Use your autism. Weaponize it.
There's a weak point somewhere in Miss Tiala's testimony. But we don't know what her nervous habit is.
Well, then
I
what do we
can't handle you this time.
Well, what do we do?
I didn't do the white powder, Apollo. I can't help you.
Why? Wait, what did you do? Why am I the only one who has it? Did you slip me drugs, Truce?
Listen, it was for the bit.
Truce! You cannot drug somebody before going into court. Truce!
Why do you think my magic acts are such a success? You think I'm doing shit up there? I'm 15.
I'm drugging everybody in the audience.
That's my secret, Apollo.
Acid.
Yeah, Alita, whack. The judge,
Whack. Your hair, whack. Your foot stance, whack. The way that you talk, loud. The way that you
You have to perceive it yourself, Apollo, with your eyes.
Then it's up to me and my brain.
And your gorilla grip.
Apollo, use that gorilla grip coochie. I don't know why, but the bracelet helps. Oh, it's because you're autistic, honey. Somehow, that's autism.
Oh,
hey,
that is autism.
that's a
baby.
stim. That's what we call a stim, Apollo. That's what this is. That's what this has been for 20 years. Somehow fucking zoink down at the Wonder Bar.
Wonder Bar. So true.
Somehow
I don't know,
touching it
just
helps
like
me focus.
well, no, I was thinking of the Borscht Bowl Club, but like the Wonder Bar too is probably just got like this, like the minute you open the door, just like this wave of marijuana smoke.
They have a
Tendrils of it
humidifier,
just
but
shoot out of
like
there, yeah.
it's bong water.
It's just like wow.
It's a fog machine.
It's a fog machine, but
No, I
it's
know.
bong water.
No, but I was gonna say like Apollo going there with Phoenix or whatever to go see what a Trucy's show is, and then Apollo goes like, "Wow, they really went heavy on the fog machine," and Phoenix is like, "Yeah."
The fog machine. It's oh god. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find it. There's a Danganronpa comic, from like years and years ago, of everyone finding a room in Hope's Peak that's just like piles and piles of weed, right? And everyone's like, no one tell Taka. And then Taka finds the room and is like, this appears to be marijuana. And then walks into like the cafeteria or something, and everyone's like high as fuck. And Taka's like, alright guys, I heard there's a weed room in here. And everyone's like, what the fuck, Taka? God damn it, he's gonna spoil the fun. And Taka's like, the only course of action here is to divide it between everyone equally. Anyway. Shit. I didn't realize you were already on the line. I'm sorry.
Already on the line, you say? Let's do it.
Boom! Ah!
So now you have to figure out what her tell is.
Have fun.
Is it not twisting her? Oh, fuck. Sorry, go back to the dimension. Is it not twisting her ring? Because that would be metal. Does this part of town have a skunk problem?
Oh,
Nice!
Suck my dick!
you're on the wrong
You're
one.
the wrong
No shit, did I have to pick the word?
Yeah, it's
The-
by
the
phrase.
phrase.
Oh,
part
is
of
it
the
by
phrase.
Oh, fuck.
She
Wow,
sure
she
showed
showed
you.
you. Yep.
Am I?
Okay, no
oh,
penalty at least, yeah.
Fine.
You were so close.
Oh, I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. No way. Okay, wait.
Okay, go to the
Yeah.
clinic. Go to the clinic now.
Yes.
Okay.
Pass the...
Say it again.
This is way faster than it is on the DS.
Gotcha. I'm so glad that I called her Tal would be twisting her ring. Let it be known, bitches. Ooh.
How?
Because you don't put a ring on someone's design when it's as simple as this if you're not gonna have her nervous Telby twist it.
Damn.
Her whole motivation comes from her engagement with Walkie.
I know, but I never even noticed she was wearing a ring.
I didn't notice it until like today, where I was like, oh, she's gonna have a tell, and I'm looking at her like, what is she gonna do? And then I'm like, she's gonna twist her ring. She's gonna twist the engagement ring.
So good. You're so damn
Suck
good
my
at that,
dick.
Kate. Let's go.
Will I go to the clinic for a half-year-old chart now, you ask? But you know why you would go now, don't you? I don't know what you're talking about. It was quite clear, Miss Tiala. You have a nervous habit. The moment you said the word now...
You did a line of coke.
You did a line of coke. You used your right thumb to fiddle with your ring. What? She was unsure. I saw it. Now. That's the key word. The chart wasn't a part of your past. It was a clear and present threat. That's ridiculous! Why, if that were the case, I would have had 6 months to do something about it. Indeed. Which means something happened quite recently. Something to make that chart a problem for you now. Got her on the ropes now, I can feel it. Time to strike the killing blow. With evidence. Sorry, for some reason my brain was like, make the TGAA joke, and I'm like, don't, Jesus, don't! Miss Tiala, there's no use trying to hide it. The chart became a threat to you now. Because of this.
Boy.
She was there before we were. She was like, she left just as we got there. Right? I'm assuming. That's not confirmed. But like, yesterday when we went to the Maractus clinic and someone was like, in the fucking room.
Yeah, someone was in there
like,
before
what the
we
fuck?
got there. Yeah.
I'm...
Because 2 of the numbers were already punched in.
Right. I want to say it became a threat to her because now no one else was there to take the fall for the malpractice. She was planning on all that going to Dr. Maractus when Walkie dropped dead, and she would make herself look as innocent as possible by getting engaged to him and being like, I would never wish ill will. I'm gonna feel so proud if I'm right, but I don't think I am.
Take that!
I'm not. The eyes of a hawk and the brain of a toad. Ribbit! I love Midnight Bayou. Come on, Toad Brain, one more try!
Oh. Okay.
Sometimes
So-
it's worth not fucking up.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's
So, when did it become apparent that like this was an issue?
That this chart still existed, or the fact that she had a connection?
The fact that Walkie had a bullet in him.
Oh shit, from the fucking... Okay, my bad.
Yeah,
I'm
'cause
on
no
the wrong
one knew.
paperwork. I'm sorry, I was at the wrong paperwork.
Yes. No one knew until this month, except for her and Maractus.
Ah, got it. I was close. A health
Yeah.
checkup report belonging to the defendant. Okay, you know what? This is why we snowboard.
Yeah.
Right track, but you gotta do in the right order. The Kitakis are trying to get out of the business. The health checkup this month was their first ever. What did you think when you heard about this? Nothing. Why should I think anything?
I love the washing machine dimension.
Oh? I would think you were positively beside yourself. Because you were afraid. You knew what Waki's chest x-ray would reveal. Ugh. A full half year had passed since the operation. You thought you were home free. When the chart came back to haunt you. Hi, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation. Whew! I'm back, Truth. What'd I miss? That's all, Your Honor.
You both of you just kind of spaced out for like 20 minutes.
I love that canonically, like, that's what happens with Cyclops.
All right, I'm back.
What just happened?
What just happened? What did I just see?
See, did the witness just admit to
Lying.
lying?
Is the witness clearly lying? Well, I got it.
Shut the fuck up.
There was a great aura emanating from our forehead.
I could
Happy
smell
Pride
it from
Month.
over here. There was a... Fuck. He just has this aura surrounding him. Yeah, okay, I think just aura emanating from someone is Ace Attorney's way of calling someone gay. Apollo Justice,
love
Kazuma,
Ghost-
Sogi. There was an
I love
aura
Ghost
about
Trick.
them. I love Ghost Trick.
Very cool.
Oh, yeah, anything so?
So the lady was lying, it seems.
That's correct. She said she had no connection to the Maractus Clinic. But her connection was deep, indeed. A bit too deep. But was it warm or cool? Or cold, I suppose. If the Kitakis got a hold of this chart with her name, she'd be finished. Isn't that right, Miss Tiala? You guessed it.
I know, right? Clavier is just he's so unthreatening. He's just like, I'm here to have a good time. not
I'm
a
here
long
to
time."
rock and roll, yeah?
Yeah.
Order, order.
I did it! I broke her!
Amazing, Apollo. I didn't see it at all.
Well, I saw it.
Daddy was right about you.
Wait,
He knew what you were.
What did he say?
what did he say about me? Did he like pure Ryuki energy? Like what did he say about me?
Miss Tiala.
It's true. That chart was bad news for me. That's why I went to meet the doctor that day. But that's all. I told him about Waki and went home. No.
It appears this cross-examination is far from over. You have to go back in.
What? I don't want to go back in.
Back in the bathtub, Justice.
No.
She hid the truth from us. This is clear yet. It is not clear that this truth has anything to do with the case at hand.
That's my favorite brand of solving something in Ace Attorney,
that's some
where they're
fucked up
like
shit, but it has nothing to
nothing
do
to do with what's
anything.
happening. Isn't that literally like something in, I want to say, Trials and Trib, where you like answer this entire thing and they're like, yeah. So, yeah, but you've proved actually that they're completely innocent. I don't know why we did this. Like, you spent like a whole day. Oh, that's Farewell, isn't it? Where you like take a whole day to be like, no, but they're completely innocent. Cool. You were accusing them of murder at the start of this. Oh. Shit. Fuck.
Or the corollary where it's like, this is what I saw. It's the Rise from the Ashes, where it's like, I saw her stab the body with the knife, And then we spend like a half an hour on like Angel Star's entire life, and then it's like, okay, but
That was it.
I
Yes,
did see her stab the body.
did see her stab a body with a knife. I did
Like,
see that.
That did happen.
I did see that though. I think I was thinking originally. The point is, it happens a lot.
Yeah.
We needed to pad the runtime.
Very well. The witness will add this to her testimony. And we'll have a bit more cross-examination.
Isn't
I'm
that
feeling
fun?
bad. I'm feeling bad. I can do
Ooh.
a little more cross-examination. I
Ooh,
think.
you know, do we want to get a plate of fries? Yeah, let's be bad.
Let's be bad. Get a plate of fries. Do a little
I
bit
just
more
watched that special
cross-examination.
for the first time last weekend. Can you
No, that was your first time seeing that.
believe it? Yeah.
That's not
I mean, I knew like all the famous bits, but like.
Oh, is that
yeah.
shit? Is that the top part?
No, that's
Well, I know the bit, but like I forget the name of the special. The only one coming to mind is Kid Gorgeous. There's
I think it's New in Town,
Is it New in Town?
or it's the beginning of Comeback Kid. One of the two.
Okay.
Come
Come. Come.
for real.
You're still close. Keep on her, Apollo.
Nothing happened at all. I warned him and left. Nothing happened between us, I swear to God. There was
yeah?
nothing between me and Gary King.
Heyo.
That's a good movie. We should, you know what? We'll have a server movie night and we'll watch the Cornetto
Hell
trilogy.
yeah. Hell yeah.
How did
Drop the bass.
How did Dr. Maractus respond to the warning? Oh, he was quite surprised. Panicky, even. Who wouldn't be scared to learn Akataki was after them?
Incidentally, this court is not afraid of any mobsters.
Thanks, the judge.
Why, we had a life-threatening situation just yesterday, right here in this courtroom.
Yeah, real impressive the way you stood up to the attack of the amazing Mr. Hat, sir.
After which I carried you back to your chambers.
Ew.
Yeah?
Heyo.
Sounds like the judge had quite a fright. My bad.
Mighty. Sounds like the judge pissed and shitted a little. Did you come? Nothing happened in the Dr. Maractus office. Just girly things. Pissing and shitting.
But what about the mess we found? I can handhold you again, Apollo. Something definitely happened in that office, Apollo.
I know. But we can't prove when it happened. Nor that
Drop the bass.
Nor that Alita Tiala was in any way involved.
Well, let's try putting some evidence up anyway.
I
Fuck it,
love
we
that.
ball.
Fuck it, we
I
ball!
Why can't we ball Apollo? I love that Robert Rodriguez movie.
Did you point? Did you come? Could you come? Please? Fuck, thank you. Fuck, could you come?
Alright.
Why would I go
So-
to the clinic for a picture? Nothing happened.
Nothing happened at all. Oh yeah?
Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Oh yeah?
This is something that happened.
Well then why was this lamp broken? That's the best I got. Why was this lamp
Well,
broken?
okay. So what did we... Okay, we arrived in the office. It was all
Why were your shoes there?
asunder.
Yes.
There was a lamp with a broken bulb and a red stain, and then...
There was, like, I would love to be like, the safe was there and it had 2 numbers punched in. I would love to say that.
Well, that happened. Okay, well, think about this. She's talking about the day of the murder.
Yes.
The lamp and
okay.
stuff, that all happened, the break-in, that was several days later.
That was several
So
days later.
what did we find that could have been there on the day of the murder? Remember, no one was able to get into it, minus the break-in, until we had access. police had cordoned it off.
This is the best I got, dog. I don't because here's
these
the thing.
the sleepers were found in the trash can.
Yeah.
They weren't in the clinic.
Thank you, Dr. Jeebus, for the resub. Thank you so much. I'm having a stroke over here. So, okay. Okay.
You can. I think you can probably assume, and again, this is like me with my shitty memory. That first page is we're
Day one.
probably
Yeah.
not gonna deal with that. So
Okay. Because this is old shit that we found, like, afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
So, we're focusing here. Nothing happened, and I left. We're trying to prove that something did happen.
Yeah, we're trying to prove something did happen because we're trying to pin it on her, right?
Yes. Something had to have happened.
Again,
Where
we're not
the
on
fuck
this
did
page.
we... Okay. Oh, I thought you said it was on this page. Okay.
no.
Uh,
We were saying since the first page was like day one, so we don't.
Day one. Okay, got it. Sorry,
So we
sorry,
don't-
I'm here.
you said it. Yep, you're good.
I guess like the fired 2 rounds and fingerprints were wiped is my only other idea. That something happened to you.
Okay, 2 rounds were fired. One of them we know.
One of them we know went into Maractus, and the other one is not accounted for.
Is it?
Is it?
It is. It's there. Probably.
Found in the safe.
I
The
don't know
police
the order they
were
want me
not-
to.
could not get into the safe.
Okay.
Who would know how to get into the safe?
Okay. If I present the bullet, will this work? Or
Yes.
do I have to present the gun? Okay, got it. Same page. Let's go.
Oh.
Again, vaguely
Hey,
close. This is
hey,
why we
also-
snowboard, because I'm stupid.
No, I also don't think this is your fault. I think it is genuinely pretty obtuse.
You say nothing happened in the doctor's office. I've watched Waitress. Alexa, play Bad Idea. This is why you snowboard. Thank you. I disagree. Take a look at this. Mr. Von Karma. Hey, look at this. What's that?
Hey. Oh, damn it. Stop it. Hey.
Looks
He's
like a
been like a real asshole today. Sorry, my cats.
Stop it.
it's truce with Mr. Hat. What? Stop it! Looks like a squished up ball of clay. Kind of like you, actually.
Shut up.
What is that?
Shut up!
supposed to
What
mean?
the fuck? Hey, what does that mean? What did you mean by that? This
You're not allowed to use that word.
The LGBTQ community has not forgiven Elite's Tiala.
Do you want my cat? I'm just kidding. I love my cat. He's just being annoying.
Where's
today.
Bebby? Bebby hasn't visited me on stream lately. I miss her.
Don't eat the paper.
I wanna! Let me eat it!
This is a great time. I'm having a wonderful time.
This bullet was found in the Maractus Clinic office. Something did happen in that office, Miss Tiala.
Objection!
Enough of this yoking around.
Yes!
The police investigating that clinic.
Objection!
Couldn't get into the safe, bitch!
Zop smiles.
But this was stuck inside the doctor's safe.
Inside the safe?
Oh, you're damp.
I guess the police didn't check that far.
Objection!
How would we assume anything valuable would be inside the safe? But there is a problem. How can you say that bullet was fired on that day?
Objection! Weren't you the one who
Shut
Objection! Shut up! Weren't you the one who explained rifling marks to us?
Oops.
Fuck.
Shit.
The pistol was taken from the Kitaki mansion that day. If the marks on this bullet match the murder, what is it? If the ballistic markings on the bullet, and the ballistic markings on the bullet in your shoulder match the ballistic markings found on the wall of my father's heart, that puts you with the gun at the crime scene.
The bullet of the gun fired by the
young Miles Edgeworth. Then that proves a firearm was discharged in that office on the day of the murder.
With the candlestick. Not bad there, forehead.
Bailiff, have this bullet analyzed immediately. Analyzed immediately.
Smack his nuts.
Really hard. 30 minutes? 13 minutes
Like, we
later.
don't have any way to
Halfway
mark
pulse
this time.
arrives. The lifeline marks on both bullets are identical. I should put that on the sound. Wait, shit. Do either of you have Nitro?
No.
No.
Fuck! I was gonna. I should put the Von Karma scream that I recorded as a sound on the soundboard, just so that someone has it somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay, there he is. He's back. When I can't see him, I don't know what crimes he will commit. Whoa.
When the cops aren't around, anything's illegal.
Well,
Oh.
it seems as though the bullet in the safe was fired from the murder weapon.
It seems as if the safe was fired from the murder weapon. What?
What?
Perhaps the defense would like to state their position?
Cowgirl.
I was gonna say, I use he, him, your
Good
honor.
choice.
I. Sorry, I was gonna commit a bit and then I computed good choice. The bullet in that safe proves one fact. A pistol was fired in that office on that day. And at the time of the firing, the safe was open. The safe which contained the top secret chart.
Do you think someone was threatening Mr.
Whoa!
Mr. Directus.
Mr. Directus. Planetary, Mr. Directus, planetary, Mr. Directus.
I was like, fuck it, rescinds your PhD.
Posthumously rescinds your PhD.
Do you think someone was threatening Dr. Maractus?
Well, considering
Mr.
he's dead.
Payne.
Yeah.
In order to open the safe.
They
Yeah,
can do that.
They can do that.
Only one person was in a position to do such a thing. Our witness, Elisa Ciala.
Announced the Truth 2007.
Order!
Okay.
Mr. Justice, where are you going with this? Are you accusing
Rogers.
the witness? That's never happened.
That's never happened before. Your Honor, Alita Ciala knew about Walkie Kataki's botched operation. I read that as bitch for a second. She got engaged to him without telling him about it. As long as that bullet remained in his chest, his days were numbered. What if she married him and then the bullet finally reached its destination?
What?
That reminds me. Apparently, the Katakis have been inserting themselves in lawful business practices. They're making quite a great deal of money. A fortune, if you will.
That's my girl.
Ain't saying she's a gold digger.
Took the prenup. And go figure.
Nefarious. So she planned to marry him just to get her hands on this fortune.
That's never happened before in the history
Oh
of
my
ever. Objection! Objection! You keep talking shit about my Elisa, and I'll sue you, lawyer man. Me? Yeah. You'd abuse my Elisa. I think you mean accuse. Same fucking difference. We can't have it. She's fucking mine. It was me. I shot that doctor. Me.
Never have we seen
Before management. He left me to die, so I left him to die too. There in that fucking park. Lucky. Just cool down a second, please. You keep your hands off my Alita, I'll...
Miss Tiala.
I'm sorry. It's been so long since I've laughed so hard. Something funny? Lucky. Wake up and smell reality. Alita, baby? The signature on the chart. The engagement. I mean, come on. It's so obvious. Even for a brainless, spoiled brat such as yourself. Alita.
Your honesty is like a breath of foul air, Fräulein.
Hey, I wasn't getting out of this clean anyway. So, the family fortune is what you're really after. That's right. I wanted the money. No way! That's fucking whack! I ain't trying to hear that! Should have done the wedding earlier. Oh well. By the way, can I ask you a personal question?
When you write something
When you draw something in chalk and erase it, where does it go? Who? Me? I believe you said you were going to abuse me. Accused. Of what crime, might I ask? Oh, I'm a bad girl, sure. But I got close to that brat because I wanted his money. That's a very powerful fuck. That's the most weak horse statement you've ever said, Lita. But he was the one with the pistol. He could have fired it into the safe after I'd already left the clinic. What? I would never do a thing like that. It was definitely that silly brat. Wait, but...
What are you talking about?
What is happening? Trucy?
You had the most to lose if that chart was found.
But I didn't have a pistol. Now did I?
Well, you could have taken walkies.
You would think he'd have mentioned that, no? All I've heard him say is, it was me. I shot him.
Objection!
That's only because he's trying to protect you.
Sorry to intrude this lovely conversation.
What?
Oh, I forgot you were here.
Jesus.
But the two of you are forgetting one critical point.
Oh, I forgot about you.
Damn.
That's, you know what? If I say you're pretty, will you shut up and let me do my job? Good boy.
What point?
This one. It looks fucking sweet, yeah?
Yeah. Certainly the Fräulein wanted the chart. You assume she threatened the doctor into opening that safe. But then... wouldn't she have taken the chart?
Oh.
You see?
No,
That chart
Trucy.
wouldn't... that chart wouldn't have been left in the safe.
He's right. Shit.
Miss Tiala. Sorry, again.
Yes?
What are you looking at? What do your eyes see? You're looking at a wall. There's nothing on there. What are you doing? It is clear to this court.
Donka, what are you looking at?
It is clear to this court that you are not a very good fiancé.
Oh, I'm flattered.
Perhaps it's time you told us the truth. Tell us about yourself, including your actions and whereabouts on that day.
Your star sign, what do you like to do on a first date?
We'll just get past all the perjury and... You know.
Don't forget! Deals, we've proven that you were at the Maractus Clinic on the day of the crime.
Alright, I guess my lie will account for that. Thanks for the heads up.
Thanks for the heads up. I needed a
If the
second to-
Maractus Clinic is so good, why isn't there the Maractus Clinic too?
Did you hear that a new Endless Ocean game is coming out?
Yes.
Yes, I went to the clinic that day to speak to the doctor. I wanted that chart, but I failed to get it, so I went back to the clinic later. In any case, I didn't shoot him. You don't even have proof I stole that pistol, do you? And that brat was spotted in the park at the moment of that crime. Frankly, I don't think it matters if Mr. Frankly, I don't think it matters if Dr. Maractus was shot in the temple or not.
Frankly, I don't think it matters if we give Mr. Maractus his proper title or not.
He's dead. What's he gonna do? Care?
You went back later.
I've heard
What's
of that word before.
What is
Drawer
it?
stuck.
Bootlicker?
Home
What
stuff?
are you into? Feet?
My drawer's stuck open. What the
No.
hell? Hang on. Why? Why? Why?
Okay over there, Jack?
Why?
Oh,
I'm not on my A game today. It's like getting close to finals. What the close.
I'm gonna let you handle this.
I don't know why it won't close.
It's the ghosts that your cat was looking at, like shoving their
Okay, I
hand
got it.
in there.
I got it.
That chart was dangerous, you understand. I needed to get rid of it. That's why I went that day.
but you couldn't get the chart then, could you?
Oh. And later that night, Dr. Maractus was shot. I heard about the shooting, waited a day, but then I had to go back. No easy feat with the cops all over the place. Did you say feet? Desk's haunted. What? Desk's haunted. Oh! That was you! You mean that thing that Kate figured out?
Flashback, Apollo, flashback.
Flashback. I can't click through any faster. I really can't fucking click through this any faster. Thank you.
Yes, that was
So
her.
you were the burglar. That was you two? If only I had one more minute. Then I could have opened that safe and gotten the chart.
What? That's trespassing. And brazen at that.
Oh, is this a trial for trespassing now? Besides, you can't blame a girl for wanting to protect herself. God forbid women do anything. They are gangsters, you know.
In any case, Mr. Justice, your cross-examination. Enough about that.
No, enough of that shit. Admitting the little crime to avoid the big one, huh? I played stolen, turnabout. That chart, but I failed to get it, so I went back to the clinic later. In any case, I didn't shoot him. You don't even have proof that I stole that pistol, do you? That's the problem. Because the prints were wiped. And that brat was spotted in the park the moment of the crime. Frankly, I don't think it matters if Dr. Marcus was shot in the temple or not.
Hold it!
Hey, what did you mean by that? The doctor was shot in the right temple, yes? So it seems.
Let's review the facts again, shall we?
Oh my god,
It's
do we
been
need
like,
this?
It's been like 2 weeks. Let me have this. If the killer shot from this location, the bullet would have struck our victim square in the forehead. However, the entry wound was in the right temple.
Yes, we heard testimony on this yesterday.
From the most gay and homophobic man I've ever seen.
At the time of the shooting, the witness was standing here.
No, he wasn't.
No, he wasn't!
Just before the gun was fired, he shouted. The victim turned his head to look and was shot.
Objection!
No.
God. But that testimony was proven to be a lie. You were there!
Your Honor.
Keep up! Our egregious panty snatcher, Mr. Stickler, did witness the crime, but he was standing to the north, next to the trash can where he tossed those panties. Why are we still talking about it? We don't need to talk about it! Mr. Stickler shouted from this location the bullet couldn't hit his right temple. Silly, silly attorney. What? Do you remember what you had for breakfast that morning? Do you remember, Trucy?
I always have a glass of milk for breakfast.
What matters is one thing. The doctor was shot in his right temple. If that's the case, there can only be one explanation. The panties guy was mistaken.
Objection!
But his location was proven. You can't write that off as him being mistaken.
Objection!
Then why don't you show us, Air Forehead?
Show you what?
Must I explain everything? Very well, let's recap.
You have to when I'm confused as to what we're proving.
If the witness, panties guy, was standing to the north, then where was the shooter standing? From what location did the killer shoot the victim?
But wait, if the witness was standing there, how could anyone shoot the victim in the right temple?
I'm a little late on the facts for us. It's up to the one possessing the shiny forehead to show us. If you can, that is.
Walkie-talkie was standing at the killer mark. Wesley Stickler at the witness mark. And of course, Palmeractus was at the victim mark.
Let's hear what the defense has to say. Where was the killer standing when they shot the victim?
Where was the killer standing?
Yeah.
Yep.
At the witness.
Well, if he was at the witness mark, then...
Or not the witness mark, fuck.
That's Wesley.
Where was the killer
The
So,
killer,
okay.
That's, yeah.
I hate directions.
Yes.
He was shot in the right
Yeah.
temple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate directions, I hate directions. Okay, so he
So-
was someplace else then.
Yep.
Okay,
Yes.
that's fair. As the facts stand now, we can't explain this crime without contradicting ourselves at some point. But I know why. The real killer shot from an entirely different location. What are you talking about? I don't see any other place.
Apparently, Mr. Justice does. Let's hear it.
That's the coldest shit you've ever said.
Where in the park did the killer shoot the victim?
Objection!
Get ready to save. Alright. It's time to raise the roof and the stakes. Yummy.
What?
Penalties are such frightening scenes, don't you think?
I see.
But what if they were a bit more terrifying?
What the? What, you got a safe word? What's your...
Like so.
You know what? It is terrifying how you managed to make noise with that. That's fucking scary. Thanks, Clef.
Double penalty.
Double penalty all the way across the sky.
Ah, so intense.
Air Forehead wishes to take us in a new direction. Then he must be ready for the challenges ahead.
This fucking guy. Challenge accepted. It's justice time.
I love my favorite part in Apollo Justice when he said it's justice time.
I'm
and
any justice all over the place.
Are you sure, Apollo?
The key is the witness, Mr. Stickler's testimony. Hi, Kume. If we believe that, then we know where he stood. And the victim turned when he shouted. Can we not say the fucking... Okay, I guess they're gonna be like this fucking shot here, but that's probably where they're gonna go. This fucking channel ass shot, except the slipper print we found was here. Those are my two. That's my fucking 50-50. Is that it was either here and she fucking like sniped his ass, or it was over here and she fucking sniped his ass.
that line, that's not like a channel. That's just like the design. That's just like the design of the stand.
Okay, then she was here and she sniped his ass. And if that's not what happened, that's fucking insane. Because the slipper print we found was here.
Mm-hmm.
But I suppose if she was there, then Walkie would have
seen her. Oh, is that why there's a convenient plot tree up here?
But then, how could
He couldn't have hit the right temple.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. This girl is fucking wild. She was in the cart. I don't fucking know. Well, I mean, maybe. Just perfectly standing behind him? That's why she, like, that's why the cart was important? Because she was, like, hiding in there?
Sense to me.
Yeah, okay, I'll go with that.
Take that!
I believe we all owe a debt of gratitude to Miss Alita Tiala.
Yeah, she's been the only interesting character in this
She's
case
been the
so
only
far.
interesting character in this case. What? She's
I like
allowed
the
she's
Dodgers.
allowed Kate to be a villainous little bitch for once. What do you mean? Thanks to you, we had a chance to review the crime. And this time, we were prepared. We know that Wesley Stickler was telling the truth. We should have listened to him from the beginning. But he was
Well,
fucking
you got-
insufferable and I didn't want to.
You got to be a villainous little bitch last case too.
Okay, yeah, but like a feminine villainous little bitch.
Yeah.
Wesley Stickler was standing next to the trash can when he saw the two men.
Unfortunately, he was not in it, where he belonged.
He shouted, just as he told us in the testimony. I love the fact that they kept the slow frame rate that would have come from the DS just like
It's so
killing
good.
itself.
Yes, it's so good.
And the victim turned to look in his direction. A shot was fired. The victim was hit in the right temple.
Oh no.
Rip to him, but I'm built different. Oh, yes. Which direction was his right temple facing at that moment? That's right. Toward the noodle stand. I could cosplay her if I wanted.
I was about to say, like, Alita's dress, like, ooh.
I literally, because here's the thing, I literally have a little yellow dress. I don't know if it still fits me right now. I have blue sandal wedges that I would just need to fix, but like, they would work in a pinch. I could do it. I could
Fantastic.
do it.
You could
Order.
become the world's #1
Alita Tiala stan.
Yeah.
Twitter rebrand, let's go.
So you're saying
So what
So
you're
what
saying
you're
is,
saying is
the killer was inside the noodle
the
stand?
call came from inside the house?
Objection!
Let's think about this a bit more, shall we? You say the killer was inside the noodle stand. Which would mean the victim, Dr. Murakis, came to the park, wheeling his own murderer in the cart behind him.
This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. I'd think you'd notice if you were pulling someone along.
Objection!
Get it? Because that's what I was doing with. There's something we should worry about before that. Why was he pulling the noodle stand in the first place?
Objection!
Let's deal with our problems one at a time, shall we?
Slow. Choose your battles. Choose fewer battles than that. Your forehead. Jesus Christ.
Someone was hiding in the stand. We have not come this far to talk about possibilities.
That's all we do in here, Clav.
Let's talk about proof, baby.
Let's talk about proof, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk
Show us
about
evidence that
proof.
proves that someone was in that stand.
Can I prove that? You want evidence that someone was in that stand? Well, too bad, bitch! I've got it, probably. I've got it right here. It's my dick in a box!
Intriguing. Let's see what you've got. Show us proof that someone was hiding in the noodle stand.
All right. So what was the thing that you earlier was like pointing you in this direction to the noodle stand?
Oh, what? The fucking slippy slips.
Yeah.
Yeah! Fucking slippy slips! In the Maractus Clinic. And they're covered with paint. These slippers were found in a trash can near the crime scene.
Und?
A single slipper print was found at the scene. Right next to the noodle stand. Ah! Oh, and Miss Tiala, your toe print was found in the left slipper.
I have an encyclopedic
Knowledge of your feet.
all toe prints.
I have your wiki feet page memorized, Alita. I know your toe print when I see it. In other words, this is proof you were inside that noodle stand.
Ow.
I'm wearing
Objection.
earbuds, my guy.
Objection, don't fucking do that into the mic again.
Gee, okay. First of all, chill. Second, there was only one second out of the scene.
I backed up as much as I could, I'm sorry.
Can this be called a footprint in good faith?
Objection!
Observe the diagram.
Assume the position.
Assume the position. A park pathway runs right next to the slipper mark. A slipper would leave a trace on a cobblestone path.
Objection!
Yet you still cannot say this was a footprint, Ja.
Why not?
It's a slipper print. You have an impression left by a single slipper. But if it was on the stand and simply fell to the ground.
It wouldn't have left that big of an impression.
Objection!
That's just dumb.
One more thing.
I saw you do it.
A noodle stand is typically cluttered with the tools of the noodle-making trade. There's no room for a person to ride in there.
You have a point. Bailiff, kill him.
Hit his balls really hard.
Could someone have hidden in that stand?
Apollo, I think I might be onto something. I think I figured out one of our pieces of evidence.
Right.
In order to make room in the stand, some things would have to be
Killed.
close.
Is that what that notification is?
Well, Mr. Justice. Do you have proof that someone could have hidden in the stand?
Why? Why?
How are we doing, bestie?
My brother came into my room and said, I sent you a very important message on Discord. And I was like, what? He sends me a text that says, in Magic the Gathering news, some characters are getting official fursonas as the plot transports them to a humanless world and they get turned into anthro-furry animals when they go there. This otter became an actual otter. Now I'm cursed with this knowledge, and so are you. Anyway, I can prove one thing. Someone did scheme to clear space in that stand, because the fucking bull's not in there anymore.
Eldoon's Bowl.
His what? DC superheroes also got personas. Hell yeah. This is a noodle bowl from the stolen Eldune's noodles stand.
That was a very difficult sentence.
Thank you, I tried really hard. We discovered a large quantity of these bowls yesterday. In the lobby of the Maractus Clinic.
A large quantity of noodle bowls in the victim's clinic.
Yep, Mr. Eldune was very clear about those bowls.
Well, I don't care who did it. Without that stand, I'm finished. All my noodle bowls were in there, too.
Yet the bowls removed. Stand got neutered. That night, there was space inside that noodle stand. Space created at the Maractus Clinic, no less. Right around the time that you were there, Miss Alicia Tiala. Stop! I won't listen to any more of these wild... I knew I should have stepped in before your wild fantasies got out of hand, Mr. Justice. No, not fantasies. They're worse lies than that spoiled brat's pickup lines.
Which, to be fair, would you want to hear a walkie pickup line?
I would love to hear a walkie pickup line.
I would like to remind the witness of her current status. This court does not consider you entirely innocent.
Show me an innocent. I'll show you a fairy tale.
Whatever the fuck that means. In any case.
Okay.
That was hard as fuck, but anyway.
The defense has
Not digging that tone, but okay.
The defense has somehow made its point.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
The witness has both a motive and an opportunity to kill Dr. Maractus.
More fairy tales. This whole trial is a fairy tale.
Yeah, now you're you're doing the bit too much there. Okay. Then please pull us back down to reality, Miss T.
Back to life. Back to reality.
I'm giving you one last chance to explain yourself.
This is it. Why was Dr. Maractus pulling that stand? What was Alita Tiala doing inside it? Time to get to the bottom of this case. That night, I went to ask Dr. Maractus for the chart. I had no intention of ever letting that chart fall into the Kataki family's hands. But Dr. Maractus didn't understand. For some reason, he thought the Katakis had sent me. So I gave up and went home. All I did was talk to him. It's a load of shit. You knew about the botched operation. So you tried to get rid of the chart to save yourself. I won't make excuses. And I did warn the good doctor. I gave him a chance. I told him that Brat got his health checkup report.
Live Dr. Han reaction.
And that he was coming to settle the score.
I see.
Yeah, not you.
Very well, Mr. Justice. Begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. This is the last testimony. Either I perceive the truth or it's fucking over. Look with your special eyes, my son.
Goody. Let's do this.
Gotcha!
Oh my god. Wow.
I'm autistic! I know when people do shit!
No shot. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. No way.
That's
No way.
awesome.
Are you Apollo Justice?
I remind you...
Wiki up.
No, I would screen share my desktop now if I wasn't sure it would explode my laptop.
God, insane.
I'm telling you, sometimes my trauma of learning how to read people's bodies and when they're stressed comes in handy.
Damn, dude. Whew.
All I did was
No shot.
talk. No shot. All I did was talk. And lie.
You eat hot chip, be bisexual.
You be bisexual, eat hot chip, and lie. What? Show me proof.
Show me proof of my bisexuality.
Duality. Well, I can't. There have been no other adult women in this game yet. No, there was. Olga. How did I forget about Olga? I'm sorry. You drag Olga back into the court. Do you think she's hot?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, duh. Fuck! I'm pretty sure about this one. I think I'm getting the hang of this. A little slip in confidence and they give it all away. The proof is you, Miss Tiala. All I did was talk to him, you claim. Yet you can't hide your own nervous twitch when you say those words. My twitch? What are you talking about?
Twitch.tv/Tiala.
You have a habit of scratching the area around your neck. No. You have a habit. Whoa. You have a habit of scratching the area of your neck around the edge of your scarf. What? This is working better than I'd hoped. Her unconscious action tells the truth she won't say. Habits and lies. 2 dots. Connect the dots and find the truth. You didn't connect shit. I connected them!
Inconsistencies? Lies?
Lies?
Phoenix
Mr.
Wright?
Don't look at me like that. I told you the truth. It seems that when you recall what really happened in that office, you can't keep your hands off your neck, can you? You little subby bitch. It seems that nervous habits are unconscious reactions that manifest when someone is trying to hide something. Congratulations! I was flying by the seams. Damn right! You can't hide behind your scarf, Miss Tiala. Something happened between you and the victim in the Maractus Clinic office. Alright, fine, I cheated on him. And I've got proof that shows exactly what happened. Bullet. The bullet. The bullet. Or the lamp. I feel like no, because we found that later. Go with the bullet. Fuck! I could tell by the way you fondled your spiky hair.
Huh?
When you what?
I
Okay,
will say...
alright, fine, the fucking lamp. Fuck you! And a bullet in the safe. Miss
Because,
Tiala was willing to do anything to get that chart. So something happened. You hope it was a miracle, but probably not. Alright, fine. It's the fucking lamp. Fuck you. You know, if it's not, I'm a little bit fucked, but we're gonna pretend it is.
Take that!
There we go.
What's that? You're touching your scarf again. There's something unusual about this lamp. It's ugly as fuck. And there's a red
It's not unusual.
to be loved by anyone. The bulb is broken, and there's a red splotch on the cord. Seeing how you hide your neck, I think I can come up with a plausible explanation for the lamp's state. Well, spit it out! This talking in circles nonsense is killing me.
This
Not fast
standing in
enough.
some swirling circles nonsense is making me dizzy.
Very well. The answer is very simple. Miss Alita Tiala, please remove your scarf.
Her head falls off.
Thank you.
Objection!
Stop it.
Stop it! Let me out!
This is a trial to determine what happens in that park. Yet we seem to have drifted off target.
Objection!
Shut up! We'll find out soon enough if we're drifting. As soon as the witness removes her scarf. I won't do it. This is an invasion of my privacy. This is insane. I'm an unrelated third party. You can't order me to remove my clothing.
Miss Chiala,
Strip for the court.
Bailiff.
I'm afraid
Shoot
you've
her.
forgotten what's already been proven.
What?
You're hardly unrelated. Please remove your scarf.
No.
No.
No. I knew it. So I was right, wasn't I, Miss Alita Tiala? You're into some freaky shit.
Your neck. That isn't what I think
You're
it is.
back.
You're back. I can't keep doing this. My neck. Mine back. Something did happen that night at the Maractus Clinic, and you are into some fucked up shit, Alita Tiala. You needed to get that chart back, no matter what it took. Even if you had to fuck that doctor to prove it.
But wait! Looking at this lamp at the witness's neck,
Mein Bruder in Christ.
Meine Bruder.
it looks like the very opposite happened.
Injured is my brother.
Exactly. See, this game shows neck injury. Whatever. The victim in the clinic that night was this witness. Specifically, you tried to threaten Dr. Maractus, and he attacked you. That's what happened that night at the Maractus Clinic.
Here we go.
Jesus.
And you turned your gain all the way down for that.
Will someone please tell me what really happened?
I'm lost as
Better
fuck.
than this lady anyway. Okay, this means the detective won't tell half as well.
I told you the truth already. I went to the clinic that night to warn Dr. Maractus.
Oh, look at that. That's cold.
That gangster knows everything. He's coming for you.
Looks like my clinic's seen its last patient.
We have to get rid of that chart. Quick, open your safe. Give it to me.
So you can save your own skin?
What?
I know what you're up to. You want in with the family. If they see that chart, you're finished. Leaving me holding the short straw. But if I'm going down, I want some company. You!
And what happened next? He jumped at me and knocked me to the floor. Then he took that cord.
Ugh.
Pal Maractus was serious. Deadly serious. He really tried to strangle me. You know that one season finale of BoJack Horseman? I must have blacked out. Why are you so cocky, Clav? A woman's talking about how she was literally fucking strangled.
So you were the victim.
But you're alive!
And the red splotch on the cord was your lipstick.
I didn't want to remember that night. That's why I didn't bring it up. There. Are you happy now? I was out cold, almost killed. And you claim I then snuck into that noodle stand. But how could I? Ah!
Wow, Apollo.
Well, one thing is clear.
Apollo does not respect women.
We now know what really happened at the Maractus Clinic. And it would seem that our victim was not entirely without blame himself.
I'm throwing out the case.
I'm sorry. I get so nervous just thinking about it. It's hard to breathe.
Bro sucked. It's time to move on.
I have told you everything. Can I go home now?
No. You bear some
Fair
responsibility.
enough.
You bear some responsibility for events that day, true. Yet, if you were also a victim, this court would owe you some sympathy.
You're still going to prison, but we're gonna feel bad about it.
Well, Mr. Justice, I believe this clears up the remaining questions for Miss Tiala.
When did this happen? Suddenly everyone's sympathizing with her.
I don't know what to think anymore, Apollo. I mean, is that it? Do we know everything we need to know about Miss Tiala?
Yeah.
Very well. This finishes the cross-examination.
Objection!
Also, hold on, guys. I gotta be right back.
Alright.
I just wanted you to see that. Continue.
Yeah, continue. I just wanted everyone to see that.
This one, it's hey Hajime, I can do a backflip. Check this out.
Not so fast.
All right, Shilong Lang, shut up.
This party is just getting started. Now we rock!
What?
Those spikes on your head are softer than they look.
Are you touching me?
Or do you not have the stomach to go all the way?
To go fucking where?
Prosecutor Gavin? Palmeractus choked Alita Tiala. She fell unconscious. But what happened next?
He's right. There is more we don't know. But she was choked hard enough to leave that mark. She would have been out for a while. Even still, what if it was her? What if it was her in that noodle stand? Alita Tiala, half dead. Dr. Maractus pulling that stand. And a bullet fired from inside the noodle stand. What if it's all true? We might have already figured out what truly happened that night.
Alright, I'm back. I'm sorry.
Miss Alita Tiala, as you can see, we're not through with you just yet. You really want to blame me for this murder, don't you? You too, Prosecutor Gavin.
Me? Fräulein, I only wish to know the truth.
Well, let's go back over what we've learned up till now. On the day of the murder, Walkie saw his checkup report. Prosecutor Gavin, can you turn the music off?
No.
Okay. From which he learned about the bullet still inside him. So we took a pistol from the family stash with the intent to give Dr. Maractus some of his own medicine.
And Miss Tiala heard about this from Walkie. So she went to the Maractus clinic ahead of him in order to get rid of the chart with her signature.
But then, something happened.
We're gonna show this image again.
Sounds like you figured it all out. But remember, I was the victim. I was out cold. But what about Dr. Maractus?
That does seem to be the problem. He had just strangled Alita Tiala. Perhaps, he thought, to death. What did he do after his crime?
I was just knocked out, not dead.
From the state of his clinic and the scene in the park, I think it's clear what the good doctor did next. Well, Herr Forehead, care to guess?
Well, Mr. Justice, what did Dr. Maractus do?
He'd planned to throw her fucking body in the river. What do you mean? Maybe he did think he killed Alita Tiala. Do I have evidence to show what he did next? Tried to dump her body in the fucking river. What do you mean?
Take that.
Or can I be like, hold on. The map's not gonna help me. He put her in the fucking stand, wanted to throw her body in the fucking river!
Take that!
As his next move, Dr. Maractus stole Guy Eldune's noodle stand. What? Killing me disturbed him that much? So much he randomly stole a noodle stand? It wasn't so random. Remember all the bowls in the clinic's
So
foyer?
random.
That's so random. Hit show from Disney bowls that belonged inside that stand. I think it's pretty obvious, don't you? That stand was at the clinic. However, the question is, why did he remove the bowls?
Maybe because the stand was heavy?
It was a skill issue.
Or he wanted to put something in the stand in their place.
Oh.
Ah. Wait, you don't mean...
I do. Dr. Maractus did replace those bowls with something. Your corpse, Miss Tiala. My corpse? Dr. Maractus panicked. He thought he'd killed you.
His next move would be to dispose of the body.
That's crazy talk! You're all crazy!
Objection!
Nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh! Fuck you mean nuh-uh? Then let's think about it. Logically. The doctor had a place to dispose of you in mind. But on his way there, who should he run into but the defendant, Walkie-Talkie?
Objection!
I questioned your logic.
What's this, Prosecutor Gavin?
Logic is when you... The park is a dead end. Why would he head in that direction to begin with?
That's right! He had no reason to go there. Oh, now I get it. It was a trick. That spoiled brat made him do it. He made that doctor steal the stand.
Objection!
Tell me, why ain't nothing but a heartache? Tell me, why would someone go to a dead end? Unless the park was his destination. What?
Apparently the defense has an idea. You
Say it like it's rare, Your Honor. I don't...
have an idea.
Tell us where Dr. Maractus was heading with the stand. Here, please show us on this diagram. To where exactly was the victim dragging that stand?
The fucking river!
Go.
There? That's a river.
I've
Yes!
heard of those.
Your Honor, I scarcely need to explain why.
Perfect place to dispose of a body. I love bridge to the turn.
He's gonna throw me into that river?
He didn't have many other options, Fräulein. Where would he go? Eldune's house?
Eldune's house! I believe this clears up all the remaining questions. The victim pulling the stand and the defendant before him. And inside the stand, you, Miss Alita Tiala. And then, the denouement. Wesley Stickler, of panty-snatching fame, walks up. Seeing the two men, he shouts. In that instant...
Let's go.
Let's go! So, I shot him? You were the only one who could have stolen Walkie's pistol. It had to be you.
Well, Miss Tiala?
Nice work. You mean I'm right? I mean, you've done a fine job dreaming up a story to get that spoiled brat off the hook.
You're the one who's dreaming.
I love Turnabout Samurai.
Wake up!
Apollo's backed up everything he said with facts and logic.
He has owned you with facts and logic.
If you're so sure he's making it up, give us another reason. Why was Dr. Maractus pulling that stand through the park?
Who knows? But there's one gaping hole in your logic. I think Mr. Gavin knows whereof I speak. Where of what?
Wait, what do you mean?
I can't believe you, she's just trying to deny this! Right, Prosecutor Gavin? I don't know what the fuck you talking.
What?
Is this true, Prosecutor Gavin?
Must I always be the one to point out Air Forehead's errors?
There really is something.
I believe the Fräulein speaks of Herr Doctor's car.
This car.
That's right. The Maractus Clinic has that big garage.
In which sat a green sports car, was it?
And famed Doctor Who companion, Mr. Bones.
Why would he steal the stand in the first place? If he wanted to carry a body, he would have used his car.
I love Rise from the Ashes. And so we find our victim without probable cause to steal that stand. And our defense without a case.
I have an idea. You know that green car?
That's the one we're talking about, Truce.
Uh-huh. I bet it wouldn't run. It was broken.
Ah, what an excellent counter-argument, Fräulein. Good job. Too bad you're quite wrong.
Oh.
Don't tell me you've forgotten what happened to your daddy.
You're not allowed to say
Max.
that. You're not allowed
Max.
to say that. No. I reclaim that word from you.
The Trucy Right community has not forgiven Clavier Gavin.
Daddy?
That's right! That night, the car that hit Mr. Wright was that green sports... Was that green sports car?
I love that picture that just makes it look like he's just standing in the middle of the road like, hey-oh, while he gets hit.
Oh, shit.
What are you gonna do, hit me?
What are you gonna do? Hit me? Quote from man who got hit.
Oh, yes, I'd nearly forgotten about it.
Afterward, he drove it back to that garage. It ran fine.
That's right. So why didn't he use his beloved sports car?
Glaring contradiction, to be sure. More glaring than your forehead.
No!
Yeah, why does it when Clavier like points, his face looks extra cunty for whatever reason?
Go ahead.
So weird.
It's great. His point pose is insanely good.
I see why they used Clavier as the sprite base for Dan and Joint Justice.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Mr. Justice, why didn't Dr. Maractus use his car to carry the body?
Is that a
Sorry, let me do that again. Hold on.
Stop. Stop.
Alright.
okay, dude. Like, I know we're having fun here, but come on. We're in for a while. Let's be real about this.
Let's be adults here.
Is that a crone of surrender I hear?
He's just like, listen, I know we're having, just stick to the script. It's weird if you make it work. That's Ren saying, Kate, I'm not gonna call you daddy. I make a list of all of my friends' weird, like, of all my friends' boundary lines for weird shit.
Some advice. He turns to the player.
Like-
Listen carefully, everyone.
Like it's the Cosmosogi eye contact.
I love that Clavier is basically, like, he's supposed to be against you, but he's basically also just your tutorial.
Yeah, what are you, like, what is Clav's vibe? I can't. Clav just seems like he's here for the drama, and I respect it, but, like, we already had a
Yeah.
prosecutor who was just here for the drama, and it was Godot, right? Like,
Well, he had his own shit going
yeah,
on.
he had his own shit, but also,
Well, he was there for the drama, but he also hated Phoenix Wright. Clavier doesn't seem to hate anything.
no, he's just here for the bias. There's no reason for you to be here, Clav. His vibe is yes.
Yeah, it's yes.
Yeah.
Some advice. Now's a good time to review all you know. Even stuff that you wish you could block out of your mind. Everything you've learned over the past 2 days. 4 weeks.
Everything I've learned. An octagon has 8 sides. An elevator is something that can bring you from one floor to another.
Mr. Justice, this is
My-
not the time
my
for the
name is-
mitochondria as the powerhouse of the cell.
My name is Maya Fey. 2 + 2 = 4.
This contradiction casts doubt on your entire case. This is truly your last chance. The defense will explain to us what happened that night.
Why is it called an oven when you oven
the cold food about hot
about
eat
hot
the
eat the food? Okay. Based on everything we know, which of these is
He
the
carried
only
the
one
okay.
that which of these is the only one that lines up with the
Okay.
facts that we've laid out so far?
I have a wild fucking idea that came through my head,
Okay.
and I don't know if it's correct, but I'm going to say it anyway. So what happened was, I'm gonna
I think
say this, and
you
I
should
don't.
you should probably save.
I should.
Just in case.
Can I say it while I'm here? I can.
Yes. Yes. you can.
So here's my wild spaghetti idea that just kind of came through my head. So back. So he did carry the body in his car. And then I guess she didn't have to be riding shotgun, but like, I guess that wouldn't work because I don't know how cars work in Japan. But the point is, if he drives on, hold on. In Japan, is the driver on the left side or the right side?
It's either driver is on the right.
Yeah,
but you drive on the right side.
Okay, that's enough. I'm sticking with my theory though. So, he did carry the body in his car. He was... I don't know if this is gonna work though, but I'm gonna say it.
Because we're okay. Keep going.
I'm gonna say it, and then it's gonna be like, it doesn't line up. But say it I shall. He did carry the body in the car. Maractus was killed in his car, or some scuffle happened in the car, which is what caused it to swerve enough to hit Nick, and take the window off. The car was returned. I'm gonna say Maractus was dead at this point. Alita drove it back to the clinic, took the bowls out, took her shoes off, put a pair of slippers on, carried the... No! In fact, I'm gonna say put Maractus in front somehow and then push the cart from the back to get him to move. Maybe. I don't know. No, I'm gonna just stick with probably carried it.
Well, okay. Let me ask you this: when did Paul Maractus?
When Paul.
When did Paul Maractus hit Phoenix Wright?
Before everything.
Yeah, it was like noon, right?
Okay.
So the car was running then. What other plot thread do we have?
The fucking panties, if that has to come back.
Yes. Where
did we find them?
Where did
In
we
the
find them?
in the fucking muffler.
Yes.
So the car didn't run, because if it did... No. Yes. Hold on.
In Ace Attorney universe.
No, not
we've
as in like
established.
you could fucking shoot the panties out and it would be fine. I mean like timeline. Panty snatcher happened. Same. Like after Phoenix Wright was hit by a car,
Yes.
the car was returned,
Yes.
and then Panty snatcher came in, hid the panties in the muffler.
Right.
So the car didn't run.
Bingo.
Because if it did, the panties would not be there. Alright, fine.
Which is
Fuck
why
my
he
idea.
stole the
Whatever.
show.
I had a cooler idea than this fucking game was doing. Whatever. I loved my fucking... I loved my story better. Fuck you. I have an idea. It's way cooler than what actually happened, but... Wait. It's all coming together!
Now I understand.
Now I understand! There you go.
You know what we needed? We needed a manga for this one.
Yeah, we honestly,
really
this is
did.
the one time I would have been like, can we have a manga? I've been spoiled in the Danganronpa. I don't understand why Ace Attorney fans talk shit about you when this is the standard they have and everything is confusing as fuck.
Yes. In all fairness, like Apollo Justice, as much as we love it, is just as janky as the original trilogy because they hadn't figured out how to make it not janky yet.
That night, Dr. Maractus could not use his car. Now you're making even less sense than usual.
I feel like, to be fair to this game / case and Ace Attorney as a whole, maybe the intent was not to play it on a week-by-week basis, too.
Yes.
Maybe so.
I mean, the whole conceit for this is like 3 or 4 cases that seem completely like separate from each other, but like that all intersect. But unless you're keeping track of all of them at all times, it's like, wait, what happened
What
when?
the fuck? Yeah,
Yeah.
you can get by doing the all but the last one. You can probably do like that, and then hit the last one. It's like, oh fuck, I have to remember everything now.
Yeah.
And like that's the thing that
It's a great conceit for a case, but I don't think they it's a fine line between what they have to like walk you through, like handhold, versus what
This
they can
is
expect
why-
everyone to remember. For case 2.
for case 2, that's the thing, is that like I understand why a lot of people make fun of Danganronpa for like constantly flashing back and really holding your hand through everything and like da 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 da. But sometimes it's fucking forever between playing.
Yeah.
And you need to have it reminded, like, do you remember what's happening? Do you remember this very important thing that sounded stupid, but it's like, oh, it's coming back. Do you remember that it happened? Do you know the direction we're kind of pulling you in for this? And there's merit.
They add a notepad in 5 and 6.
Thank God. And like,
To give you all of like here's all the information you
here's
learned.
everything you need to know. But like, I see the merits both ways, and I can see how one becomes like if you're playing it on a week-by-week basis, one becomes more frustrating versus if you're straight shotting it, how the other becomes more frustrating. I see
Yes.
that. I get it. I'm just saying, like, I wanted to keep blocking out the panties as long as possible. I'll admit, there are some, like, Danganronpa 2, Case 1, like, the final piece of evidence that you have to be like, this is how I know it was you, how you
Oh,
weren't
yeah,
in the
yeah.
room, and you're like,
Yeah.
I wish it wasn't this. I wish it was anything. Like, I get it. I get why it's this, and it's a good choice for that reason, but I just wish it wasn't. Like, that's what this is. Like, I just wish it wasn't this.
Yeah.
Anyway, not according to my information, Miss Tiala. Put 1 and 1 together, and the explanation's simple. 2!
If it's so simple, perhaps you can show us some evidence? Show us proof why the car wouldn't run that night. Let's look at them.
Give me your panties.
And just as you predicted.
Let's see now. Again?
Please tell me I fucking said the last piece of evidence you need to produce was the panties.
You sure
Fuck
did.
yeah, I did. Because I was like, yeah, it'll be funny.
And here we are.
It's a no. What is? No.
All sorts of things come out of my bloomers.
No for you. No, Terror. This is a very important question.
Yeah, for real.
Did you see her panties?
Even the truth.
What? Another crime was committed the night of the murder. The theft of these panties. The latest in a string of similar thefts, actually. But that night, the snatcher was caught in the act. A brave young girl chased the thief until he hid in the Maractus Clinic garage. What? The snatcher hid the panties there before running. Perhaps someone in this court remembers where he hid them?
Why, weren't they found in the car's exhaust pipe?
Exactly. By the way, I learned something yesterday. A very important piece of information. The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. And I learned it from you, Prosecutor Gavin.
So you were here investigating?
And I was on my way home when mine hug gave up the ghost.
Your hawk.
My motorcycle won't start. A clogged exhaust pipe.
Is that what we're calling it?
Too bad. It looks like such a nice bike, too. Hard to believe it could break just from that. Skill issue.
Cars, motorbikes, they're all the same. You have to treat
You have to treat the...
treat a car like you treat a woman.
Go on.
Go on.
Go on. No. I feel I've made a mistake at some point.
I like my cars like I like my women. Clog the exhaust and they won't run.
Clog the exhaust and they won't run. Mine hug.
I have to go to the shop to fix her, and then I'm gonna go fix her.
I think I have COVID.
I vomited. I tested positive for
I have a new roach.
I take my coffee green, like my men. My, how interesting. While Miss Tiala and the doctor were struggling, the panty snatcher snuck into the Maractus garage. From that time until the time we found these, that car wouldn't start. What?
That's why Dr. Maractus had to use the noodle stand. It was the next closest thing he could think of.
I love that this all hinges on Dr. Maractus not checking to see what's wrong with his car.
He's kind of panicking.
Or this doctor who has performed like surgeries and autopsies, not being able to tell if someone is unconscious versus dead.
He's a fucking idiot. Who let this man be a doctor? Well, Miss Tiala, this wraps your doubts up quite nicely, I think.
I love that Clavier's just like, time for me to do a guitar solo.
I wanted to feel involved.
So true.
So it does. Where am I? It's so dark. Can't see. Cramped. Pain. My throat's burning.
What's your problem?
Yo, Doc! I know what you fucking did! Waki? You fucking lied to me! So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give you a taste of your own medicine, you fucker!
What? Wait,
Let me explain.
Fine. I'll give you your last request.
Listen, you're being tricked, but not how you think. It's not just me.
No. He'll ruin everything. I have to stop him.
Sister wants you to.
Bang, bang, bang.
Bang, bang into the room. I know you want it. Bang,
I
bang.
love the silhouette of her just like in the in the noodle stand pointing the gun.
Yo, girl, who you posing like that for?
Funny. This isn't the way it was supposed to turn out. Oh well. Too bad.
I'm only the case 2 villain after all.
Yeah.
There's still one mystery. How did you manage to disappear from that stand?
In the silence after the shot, I heard the witness running.
I believe we've heard as much from Wesley Stickler. He went to use a public phone to inform the police.
Which is when I made my escape.
Which is when you left that slipper print.
Dr. Maractus didn't bother taking my slippers off. I threw them out after I stepped in that paint, though.
That was your mistake.
I think my favorite thing, though, is like she came into the clinic to threaten this man at gunpoint, but she had to do the very polite Japanese thing and take off her shoes and put on slippers.
Listen, I'm ruthless. I'm not rude. No. My
This sprite is so me at like 7:30 in the morning. Sitting at my desk.
No. My biggest mistake was coming to you for help, Mr. Justice.
Ah,
I believed in you. You and your anything agency. If anyone would get Walkie declared guilty, it was you.
So fucked. I
Rude.
love it. It's so good. Like that is so. Oh, that hits. That is so fun. I just love.
Apollo's
man.
like, bailiff! Hit her in the
I-
balls!
I, I have feelings about like Apollo's own like sense of like self-worth as an attorney in these first 2 cases. Like, it's insane.
And me, I'm sitting here like, oh, she's an idiot. She picked the wrong attorney, and it's like, no, she's being a dick. Okay.
No, she's like, there is no way that you could win this.
There
case.
wasn't you, bro. You really thought you were gonna win this? Oh, that's cute.
Oh my
Egg on my
God.
face. You happen to
And
be competent.
And right after he hasn't had a case in like 2 months, after his mentor-in-law went to jail, and Phoenix Wright, who he idolized, had like betrayed him. Oh, I have feelings.
I believe we've reached a conclusion of sorts.
A conclusion of some sort has been reached here.
Prosecutor Gavin, how is Miss Alita Tiala doing?
She's confessed to everything. We're processing her arrest now.
Prosecutor Gavin sure seems calm for someone who just lost.
Yeah,
I don't think
unlike
he gives
every,
a fuck about
like
any
every other prosecutor in the series, I'm genuinely well-adjusted.
I'm genuinely normal.
He's so well adjusted. I think he already knew. He figured out she was the killer a while ago. Oh no, he's competent.
Some advice. Now's a good time to review all you know. Everything you've learned over the past 2 days.
He lost. But I didn't exactly win either.
Something's the matter, forehead.
No.
Looks like it's time to announce a verdict.
Hot! Milky!
Milky!
Yay!
My little skrunkly.
Now get the fuck out of here.
Aye, aye, Captain. June 17th, 4:12 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2.
Great job, Apollo. You did it.
Yeah, we did. Somehow.
Lucky's off the hook. Free to become the gangster he's always wanted to be. And he has you to thank.
Hey! Attorney man! You're gonna pay for what you did to my Alita Holmes!
Or to blame, I guess.
You get my Alita back! Stupid pointy-head fucker with a death wish!
Enough, Waki.
Ah! Mr. Kazaki!
It's high time you opened your eyes, Waki.
What do you know, old man? I think it's about time you open yours. Giving up the life trying to become some kind of businessman?
Don't talk about what you don't understand, Waki.
I'm afraid the guard is going to throw both of them out.
If not in jail, wouldn't that be a happy ending?
Apollo.
Hey, maybe we can help them out. We know why Mr. Kataki needs to make so much money. Maybe we should tell Waki. Oh, Waki! Apollo has something to tell you.
Rocky! Huh? I do? Way to put me on the spot. What's that?
Show him the reason why, Apollo.
Why is Mr. Kataki trying to become a businessman?
Do you need this one?
Yeah.
Because Waki has a bullet in him, and they want to.
Yeah.
So yeah, so it could be the checkup report or the other one. Either of the two paperwork, I think will work.
I would do that. Just, okay.
Think about it, Rocky.
Okay, well, it does work. Alright.
Yeah.
Think about your condition. Maybe stop jumping up and down like that. I talked with your mother, Little Plum, yesterday.
It pays, but we need a lot of money right now. Clean money is. I never know what. I never remember what voice I do for Little Plum. Sorry.
doesn't
That's
mean-
pretty good.
You aren't really... Are you? Why are
Oh
you...
no, he gets an autism creature pose.
He does.
I searched the globe, and I found one. A doctor who can take that bullet out of you, Waki. But it's an expensive procedure.
Man, but you've got plenty of money already, don't you?
I won't use it. It was the gangster life that did this to you, Waki. I want to help you, and I want to do it clean.
The cloudy with the chins and meatballs eyebrows!
Yes.
The cloudy with the chins and meatballs eyebrows!
Yes.
Please understand, Waki.
Dad,
This is the first time I've seen your eyes.
man, I see how it is, old man. Always you looking out for...
Waki?
Listen good, old man. One day, I'm gonna take you out. Then we'll see who's the OG. You try to hide in your business suit, I'll find you. Stupid old geezer.
Waki!
No, it's as it should be.
He's gonna take me out for noodles. He'll repay me. Mr. Kataki! I liked him more without the puppy dog eyes.
I'm glad to have met you. I'm not so good with words, but I know a professional job when I see one. Thank you.
Who, me? I don't think...
I don't think.
I don't think.
I'll bake you one of our latest, the Kentucky lime pie.
Something a pie shop?
It'll have a horse's head in it.
Why?
So-
Why will it have a horse's head in it, Mr. Kataki?
Is there still like of the whole thing?
Listen, don't worry about it.
No. No.
Forget
Don't
about
say
it.
that. Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that.
Get out of my head. Get out of my head.
Get out of my head. Get out of my head. Get out of my head. Get out of my head. Get out of my head. And he was gone.
Well, let's head back, Apollo.
Oh, wasn't that some fucked up shit? Hi, I'm Rod Sterling.
To the Right Anything Agency.
Hey, since when do I work at your agency?
Oh, but you already signed the I-9.
Fuck!
But don't we make a great team? Don't just stand there. Let's get going.
Huh. Eh, why not? She did help me out. She did give me drugs. There are a few questions that still need answers.
Just
like this.
Just when the IRS calls, no, you just have them talk to me, okay?
I
Okay?
got it.
Okay.
Just tell her you work for me, they'll figure it out. Like this power of mine that she showed me. Drug addiction. My bracelet. Drug addiction. If anyone can figure it out, if anyone can help me figure it out, it's her.
Teehee.
I can't say I care much for what her father has become.
Oh, that's right. We have to go someplace first.
Hmm? Where?
Gotta
Why,
pick up the next stash.
to claim a reward from Mr. Aldoon.
Ah, salty noodles. Right. You got a stand back already?
Oh, and after that, you can come see my show.
Ah,
With a special appearance by the amazing Mr. Hat. Ready for the animation? There it comes!
Oh, it's special, all right.
please. Anything but him. I got the Trauma Association there, Oh shit, is it fucking serenade time?
It's
Yeah,
Alright,
boy.
I will say, I do think I want to save serenade for next week.
Oh yeah, for sure. I was thinking beforehand. I was looking at like the strategy wiki, and I was like, "Oh, we could probably get through this," and like pretty quickly because it's just one segment. But it was a lot, so we'll save it for next time.
Yeah. Have you seen us trying to get through? Have you seen me on a stream try to get through one segment of something? It will take 2.5 hours. So that's it. We finished Turnabout Corner, which honestly I'm surprised it wasn't called Turnabout Kinky. Like, we had feet, we had panties, we had asphyxiation. What more do you need? I had a good time.
We had Phoenix Wright being, you know,
We
part of
had
me is like-
Clavier say the word daddy.
part of me was like, maybe it was intentional that, you know, you're given this portrayal of Phoenix, which is like very intentionally at odds with what you know of Phoenix up to this point, and you're kind of as the player with Apollo, like you can share that sense of betrayal. And then the next thing that happens is he gets hit by a car.
And you're like, oh shit, bro, you good? Are you okay? That's my boy. Look how they massacred my boy. I did, you know what, for as much fun as I poked at this case, and the screaming and suffering, and the etc. I had a good time here.
Yay.
You know what? I'm not actively having a bad time. I also had a positive time.
Yippee.
I do feel like I have to clarify these things sometimes. I had a great time with this case. I liked it. Next week, the only case name I could have told you, and I love when we hit the case with the only name I could have told you because it means some shit's about to go down. Whether it be dramatic or mimetic. But before then, tomorrow night, we got some more Persona 3 Reload. Sunday night, I believe we are getting back to the Great Ace Attorney with the Adventure of the Unspeakable story, which we started 2 weeks ago. Tuesday, Ren and I are starting Sam and Max Beyond Time and Space.
Beyond Season 1.
It's Sam and Max Beyond Season 1, Season 2. I believe it's Beyond Time and Space. Thursday, we got our Pokemon streams, probably, unless I decide to do something else. Sometimes I'm like, I want to do something else Thursday nights, and then I don't. And then Friday, we're back with more Apollo Justice. I am seriously now considering movie night in the Discord server. I think that would be fun. We'll see if I can figure something out for that.
And if you want to know what that will be, join the Discord server.
Join the Discord server. If you're in chat right now and you're not already in there, you can use !Discord as noted in the title. If you're on YouTube and you're still watching here, there's a very low number of people who actually do. But there is a link in the description to the Discord server if you want to join from there. It's a time and a half in there. 10 out of 10 would recommend joining, because there's so many more emotes that are in there than are on Twitch, and that's because I don't have enough on spaces for them on Twitch yet. You want to join the Discord server so bad? Ooh. I hope you're having a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, night, wherever you are. I should get my thumb looked at by a doctor. That's not Dr. Maractus. He will fuck me up worse. And until next time.
Yeah, this case had 3 doctors, and none of them were good.
Well, one of them was good, except he got his fucking medical license revoked. So.
Did that happen? I think he just quit.
I think you just.
Why did he quit?
Because he was being a because Maractus showed him up and he was being a little bitch boy about it.
As is his right.
Yeah.
Phoenix, right? Hee hee hoo.
Hee hee hoo.